Hey guys, I'm finally filming a makeup tutorial, video, routine, whatever you want to call it. But because I'm off today and I'm like, I have time, so might as well do what I say what I was gonna do. I already did my skincare, so I cleansed with this. I usually double cleanse with the oil cleanser, but I ran out. I'm gonna get some more today. And then today I used the Ordinary hyaluronic acid. My friend just got me this yesterday, and it's the Ordinary natural moisturizing factors plus beta glucan. I don't know, but it's like a moisturizer, but it's like really like it's clear, but it feels good. It's like really like nice and like firm, and like I feel like it'll be good for the makeup because it's a little sticky. Start with brows. I did get my brows tattooed recently and I'm loving it, but I'm still gonna do brush them up with brow gel. I'm using the e.l.f. brow lift, just dipping the spoolie in there, bent it over to help it get inside. So I'm just brushing the eyebrow hairs up, all the way up. I like the spider brows. I don't care what nobody say. Should look good on me. At least I think. Use the end to lay it down and then keep kind of like going over it. All the way up, girl. This is just what I do. So anything in here, any little tips and tricks you get out of this, you know, you can use that. You don't have to do everything. This is just what I do in my makeup routine. Everybody has their own makeup routines, and even I kind of switch it up a little bit. And you know, because you watch TikTok and you see different like things, people do things, and you pick up on it. And you know, I've probably changed my makeup routine a few hundred times. I've been doing my makeup since I was maybe like 13 or 14. Good enough. Okay, now time to conceal the eyebrows. I'm using these concealers by Urban Decay. It's the Stay Naked Correcting Concealer. I have a really light one and then a normal kind of concealer color. And I'm gonna use the really light one first to conceal under my eyebrows in 30 and in. And then I just go under just to make them really pop, because we put a lot of time into our eyebrows. I'd hate for them to look subtle with a regular like color concealer. Just go light. Don't be scared. It looked crazy at first, but it comes together. That's what I always say with makeup, is don't be scared. It's just makeup. I mean, you can mess it up, but you can fix it at the same time. This is just a flat concealer, or yeah, concealer brush. I'm not good with the names and shit. I know what it looked like and I know what to use it for. I'm using the Real Techniques Deluxe Crease Brush to blend it out. Both sides are done. Now I'm gonna do the regular concealer that I use all over my face. Okay, that's done. They're as even as I can get them. I try not to stress myself out over it because it's just too much. Now it's time for the good part. I'm taking my primer. I'm getting more today, don't worry. And I'm using the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer, the blue one. I focus this more like in my creases and stuff and around my T-zone, because I need that shit stuck right there, because I focus that under my eye. Foundation, I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me. I love it. I will never not love this. It's a holy grail, and it's drugstore. Like I have the good. I have you know, but this is this is the one. I just go right in. This is 228 and soft tan. Use a brush for foundation first. Press that in, dragging a little bit, but not really, more so just pressing it into the skin. And don't put it under your eyes, because it's already gonna be a bunch of concealer under there, so I kind of just avoid that area. Okay, and then I find that every time I use a brush, like it really gets it on there, onto your skin, and but it just leaves streaks and it just looks crazy. And I'm like, and then I don't want to go in with a beauty blender, because I don't like beauty blenders no more. They just soak up all the product, and I spent all that money just for the beauty blender to soak it up. No ma'am. So I just use this is something that I don't see a lot of people do. People do it, and I've seen videos of people do it, but not a lot of people do it. And it's like the most crucial step in my routine is I spray a setting spray, setting mist, whatever. This is the e.l.f. Stay All Night Microfine Setting Mist. It says up to 16 hour wear. And I go ham with it. And then I use powder puffs now for everything. So while it's still wet, I'll press it into my skin, and it helps set it, it helps it stay, and it's just, I love doing this right here. It helps your foundation look like skin. Another good one to use is the Charlotte Tilbury one, but I be just needing to pick some up real fast because I be out and I'm like, I need some more, and then I'll just go to CVS and get that. And look at that. You see, like it, that's all my foundation right there. Like it looks like my skin. Okay, so now my regular, oh, I didn't even tell you what concealer this was. The one I used on the top is Fenty WY. This concealer is so creamy. It blends out so smoothly. It's not drying at all. It kind of reminds me of the Hourglass concealer. This one is, I think, $30, and then the Hourglass one, I think, is like $40. I like both, but I kind of like this one better. I go back with that same powder puff. For contour, I use the foundation as well. This one is $3.55. coconut. Shake this up. And then it brings all the foundation like to the top. And then I just take this brush and do my nose. This is too square, obviously, so I bring that in a little bit. And then I just take another, this is just like an eyeshadow brush by Jessup brushes on Amazon. I love these brushes. They be getting a little, but it's a good brush. Blend this up into my eyebrow a little bit. Same with this side. Just so that concealer is not so harsh at the front. And bring that down, patting. I'm not dragging or anything. It's all little pats. Alright, and that's good. It looks a little harsh right now, but once I do powder and stuff, it'll kind of diffuse it out a little bit. And I do the same thing, dip it in here, and then I put some right here, and then drag it in like that, because I don't wear eyeshadow, so it just kind of adds some dimension. And then that concealer is hella white, so I don't want it to be all white. Put some right here. The forehead. Ooh, a little over here, because I got small lips, so let's make it look like I'm like, you know. My brushes are dirty today. Not dirty, but used, because I've been working a lot and I just have to just use them every day, so I haven't cleaned them. I'm gonna clean them. This is just for the video. So I use this Fenty Beauty brush, angled brush, and I use the tip for this part. Put some of that on my eyebrow. So that's blended out. I'm gonna just do this side. And do the other side off camera. Blend that in. Don't take it too far up, because then it looks a little crazy. And then I blend this up into here. Diffuse the edges. And then I bring this down too. So I really like the perimeter. I finished that, and that looks a little yikes. So then I go back in with the powder puff that had the concealer on it on this side, because I pressed in the foundation like with this big side, so I'm just using that side to blend this all together. Use the little edge of it, and then I'm gonna blend this out. Sometimes I forget. I be going on with the rest of my face, and then I'm like, oh, I forgot to blend that out. And this don't gotta be perfect either, because your lip is already like kind of hiding it, and it just adds like a little bit of a shadow. And I really want it to be more so like right here. So I'm gonna soften these edges up. Period. Now my lips big. So now is blush, cream blush. Sorry. I'm using the putty blush, the e.l.f. putty blush, and I don't know what color this is, but it's like the real pink one. And then I'm using this Real Techniques Expert Face Brush and getting that in and starting like up here and doing like circularly, and like blending out the edges. And you can't be scared with this stuff because you know you can't go wrong with blush. Most of my stuff is like really affordable because I wear makeup every day, like damn near for work, and I can't just keep buying the expensive. I really can't. Like, this stuff works for me. I know how to use it. I know how to make it look good. It's good stuff. It's good stuff for sure. Like e.l.f. But you would think I use high-end. I really don't. Not that much. Like, some stuff is. Like, little stuff it is. But other than that. Like, my powder has to be high-end most of the time. Right now I'm using the Fenty one and I don't like it. But I'm not about to waste my money like that, so I'm gonna keep using it. But I do like the Mercier, however you say it. But and then I want to try the One Size and Huda Beauty, because all I've ever used is Mercier. Like, that works for me, but I want to try other ones because they say like they're really good. And I want to try that kimchi one. I hear so many good things about that one. And then I just take that contour brush. It's not really contour. It's not a contour shade. It's more bronzy, but you get the point. And then I kind of just make sure that blends together good. Good enough. Now it's time for concealer. So I'm using both the light one and the regular one. So I do the light one first in the inner corner. I go in with the regular one and I do the little line thing. I love doing this. I got all my friends doing this. It's just like, it adds such a sleek look. Like, it makes it look like, I don't know. I can't even explain it. Like, it looks clean. And I love it. Make sure it's the same angle. You see everything coming together now. Did that. Okay, so now for this angle part, I use the edge of the powder puff and I do not touch the line because I want it as sharp as possible. So I get like right under it instead. Blend that, and then I start going up to the line at the end to bring it out more. And then it's like softer, you know? And then bring it down a little bit. And then go in on the rest of the concealer. Pressing, pressing, pressing. Onto the nose a little bit. All right, and then I leave that and then do the other side. And the end part doesn't have to be perfect because we're gonna diffuse that out later so that it's more ombre. And then it softens out that blush too. Like, it's still peeking through, but it's, you know, we still have to add powder blush on top, so it'll bring that back to life. And then go in with the lighter part. Really press it in like stationary, almost like keep it where it's at. And then you can move it just a little bit. because we just want to focus that bright part like right there, you know. And lightly tap on the sides of your nose. And I really press that into my nose crease because again, my nose is big. I go in with the one that's that I blended the contour out with. I go back around like the button of my nose because I really just want this to be skinny. I take this other brush. Oh, there's like a little bit of a difference. This one's more fluffier and less dense. So I'll take this part because I can't really get in here with the powder puff. So I'll just blend this up a little bit. Blend it in and blend it up. So I actually go in with bronzer first. I'm using the Juvia's Place bronze palette in medium, and then I use this top shade. And I use just like a fluffy brush. This is by Jessup too. They come in a pack on Amazon and I love them. And there's so many colors to choose from too. And I feel like I got black because they look more like professional. But I would have got pink or something, or sparkly. So I start with the bronzer. I don't know why, I just do. Keep it focused in the back. Now this part, I bring it down to diffuse this part right back here. See that? No, it's not too harsh. Then I'll just go in with the blush a little bit. Tap some of that back in. Powder, again, I use the Fenty powder. I grabbed this yellow one, kind of, it's banana. And I freaking hate it because then like this is all bright and pretty, right? The concealer. And then I put this on and it changes the color. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know why I didn't grab the translucent one. So I just get my powder ready. Really. And then I tap a bunch on. I don't get everywhere. I'm trying to get rid of this. And it looks like that. Going in with a thin layer first. And then I tap it on my hand. And then it's like that. So I put that to the side. And then I get the concealer one. See, it's already creased up under there. So I just really press that in. I have been creasing a lot lately. I don't know why. But this kind of like tames it a little bit. And I'll also go in with the brush that I use right here. I'll go in this crease. Just so there's not like a bunch of excess concealer under there, because that's what causes it to crease a lot. It's just all that buildup, and we're moving our eyes a lot and it's mixing it around in that crease. Press it again. And then right after, go in with that powder. Not really press, like I just keep pressing. Make sure it's in there, nice and smooth. And then I take, it's like barely any on there anymore, but I just bring that up. I'm still not really touching that line because it'll still move around because it's still wet and thick. So I kind of just leave it. Get as close as I can though. Now I'll go in on the rest of my face. And then I'll go under eyebrows. Then I'll go right here, my crease. Right here. I'll focus it right there because I get hella oily right there. Right here, my oh my. Right here, clean this up a little bit, bring it up. And then I'll go in with an extra little layer under my eye. Take it on my eyelid. That bronzer brush and just, I won't grab no more product, I'll just go over it. Over here, like kind of like whatever. Powder blush. You can still see it, but I like it a lot. So I do the Juvia's Place Volume 6. I want the Volume 4 so bad, and they never have it when I go get it. So I'm using this lighter one right here. Oh, I love blush. Little on my nose, not really, not too much. Little forehead, chin a little bit. I use this bigger fluffy brush, Jessup as well, using the Fenty Beauty Kilowatt one and Hustler Baby. That. Use a smaller thing. I think this is Morphe. Down inner corners. And then before I do mascara and eyeliner and stuff, I just go ham with this now. Sorry. It always makes me sneeze. Okay. Nice and wet. Now I go in with liner, my under eye, waterline. I'm using the Inglot gel eyeliner. You can get it on Amazon. And then just a thin eyeliner brush. I got these in a pack on Amazon too. Alright, and now I'll just, before I do mascara, I'll brush my lash. If I do mascara and I do this, it starts to just get stuck to the bottom lashes. And that's annoying. And then for mascara, I'm using this Clinique High Impact High 5 Full Volume Mascara. It don't really matter, but I do actually really like this one. I just got it. And then I suck at putting bottom mascara on, even with clients too. So I'll just find a little paper or whatever. Like, I already used this one. Don't judge me, y'all. I'll use the other side. So I'll go and I put it under all my lashes. As close as you can. And just go ham, y'all. Now time for lips. First, I'm using this. I don't know what it is, what it's called, but I know I got, oh, LA Girl. It's actually a eyeliner pencil in brown. I don't know, just, you can't read it. It says brown right here. I don't know what the rest is. But yeah, I got it from the beauty supply. It is hella dark, but I love it. So I'm gonna line my lips. This part's not gonna be perfect because it's too dark. So I kind of just like, I'm just adding the darkness a little bit. But if I keep going over it, it's gonna be too much. So I just did it a little bit. Like that, like whatever. And then I go in with the NYX Suede Matte Lip Liner in Downtown Beauty. And then I perfect it with this. It's almost like it's just dragging what I already put on, dragging it around and perfecting that instead of using the dark one. And you know my lips are small, so we're overlining over here. Now I'm using this Maybelline Super Stay something ink. I don't know what it is. This is in the color Loyalist. It's like a pinky nude kind of. And then I just go over all of that. It's hella pigmented, but I like it. See, this is drugstore too, and it works. Like, you don't really have to spend a lot of money on makeup. Like, you really don't have to. Like, just learn how to do it and you'll be good. It's not that serious. That's good. I'm gonna be perfect just because I'm going with this gloss now. Next, this is Milky Gloss in Milk and Honey. And if you want to really take this to another level, elevate this a little bit, what I usually do is conceal around my lips, and that would just sleek that up, but I don't feel like doing that, and I haven't done that in a while. But this is it. I'm finished. Thank you for watching. Let me take this off because it look a little, just so you can see the whole finished look. You get the point. Yeah, whatever. That's it. Brightness all the way up. Turn it down. Natural light. All right, thank you for watching. I just kind of filmed this because I get so many compliments on my makeup, and all my friends always ask me, how do you do this and how do you do that? And so I just decided to make a video. It's just for whoever wants to watch it can watch it. I'm not doing it for views. I'm not doing it for none of that. If it happens, that's great, and I'll be grateful for it. Absolutely grateful. But it's just another makeup tutorial. Just my makeup tutorial, what I do, what works for me, how I get it to look this way. And yeah, thank you. If you watched the whole thing, I love you. Hi to all my friends, all my family. I love you guys. And hopefully I can get myself to do another video with like some type of eyeshadow or like liner, like inner corner, stuff like that. So yeah, thank you.